Jill, Pet Preparedness Month as in for an emergency.
Right.
I Googled Pet Preparedness Month just to see if you were making this up, and it comes up, sure enough, the Humane Society's webpage. That's the lead thing right now.
You bet. You know, all these disasters that are happening, the fires down in Southern California, earthquakes, floods, you want to be prepared for those things because you don't want to catch yourself running out the door not having anything for your pet. It's really important. People want to grab their animals. So there's a whole bunch of things on this table. It's endless, but the key is to pack it up small and tight and grab it so it's readily accessible.
Well, and you know, I knew the topic, and as I looked down the list of things you were going to bring, I thought, well, yeah, of course, that all makes perfect sense. So let's go down the various categories in as many details as we can get in.
You know, obviously all this stuff isn't going to fit into a fishing tackle box, but I love this because you can put your medical supplies in there. It's a quick carry. It's pretty much waterproof. So I like to recommend my pills, and if your animal's on any kind of medications, any tools or instruments that you may need. For example, you know, a screwdriver. Who would think you need a screwdriver and pliers? But, you know, sometimes, what if your pet gets stuck somewhere and you can't get them out? Rescue Remedies, excellent for calming because the pets are just as amped as you are. So some of these little things, the Happy Travelers. And then I tell people, take a can of canned pumpkin with you, just in case they get constipated. They're not used to those normal bathroom habits. That's also a good hydrator, because there's lots of fluid in it.
This will help them with their constipation? I don't know these things. Lots of fiber, I guess.
Lots of fiber, right? You want to have at least 7 days worth of canned food with you, or the pouches are fine. And then some of the other medical things, alcohol, peroxide, of course. I like this activated charcoal. God forbid they get stuck or they eat something that's toxic. You can reverse that. Now, I'm not saying go out and just douse your pet if it gets into something toxic, but in an emergency situation, it's good to have some of these things on hand.
Okay. Other goodies are just things that are comfort related as well?
Right. A nice soft blanket, for example. I always have a crate available and some towels in case they make a mess. I use shredded paper from my leftover papers and for a cat litter, actually. That way you can toss it away. It's safe for the environment as well. You can use turkey basting pans for cat boxes to toss them away.
And something I'm assuming all the pet lovers have in their car already, but a bowl and water. I mean, the very obvious things like that you don't want to overlook.
Hand sanitizer, toys. I have sunblock, which is excellent. Gosh, if you get stuck outside somewhere, I use the doggy sunblock. And then I use a bar soap. If they need a bath or something and you don't want to carry shampoo, you can use the bar soap as well. Thermometer in case they get hot, gloves. I mean, just the basics, flashlight, things
Jill,
like that.
you've given me a big assignment here. We're going to have a big bug out bag, but you know what? It's important, and it'd be easy to forget your animals when you're talking about the things you'll need for the people that you love, your pets too.
That's right.
Nicely done. Thank you. It's National Pet Preparedness Month. It really is. I'll go back to you guys at the desk, ladies.
All right, Paul. Thank